Yahoo! Spartans, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we are going to be looking at your guys' chart requests from over here inside of the Discord. We left off yesterday with INTU, ELF, and SMCI. You guys can go watch yesterday's replay on YouTube here. So we will start today with ZS, Path, and TTD. And just like always, I'll be taking your guys' requests here from the live chat. If you guys are on the live chat and you can't talk in the chat, there's a join button on the video you guys can click, and that will get you access to the live chats. We go live here Monday through Friday on YouTube, taking your guys' requests, going over A1 setups, high probability setups. A bunch of monthly alerts just dropped today, by the way, guys. Tons of monthly alerts dropped today. We got all kinds of names popping off. This is very, very bullish for the markets. Okay, we got things like GIS, ELF, PayPal, Robinhood, PGY, just to name a few. DoorDash also looks really good here. I like all of these, not all of these, but there are some really good setups here. I actually just dropped a video on Twitter that goes over the top 12 of them. So there was like 30 alerts, and I pretty much pointed out the top 12 for this month. I can't name them off the top of my head, but I just dropped that video. CMG was another good one. That's Chipotle, the restaurant there. But again, a lot of alerts going off. Again, the first of the month is always my favorite day of the month because we get new monthly candles. Okay, new monthly candles means we get new signals on the monthly chart. Again, every single one of these bars on the monthly chart is 1 month's worth of time. So this was ServiceNow's June candle, got absolutely smoked, and here it is this month opening up green. Okay, we're looking for that one to reclaim 140 up there, but again, it's got the green dot there on the monthly. That's one of my favorites. There was also PayPal. Okay, you guys go watch that video on Twitter. The title of it's 12 stocks ready to explode in July. Those are my favorite 12 picks for the stock market here going into July. Crypto's looking really good too. Look at this stuff on my screen, guys. You recognize this color? You guys recognize this color here? It's green, baby! Meaning buyers are stepping in here to start July, which is a very, very good sign. Loving it. Looks like there was some news that Trump said something after the market there. What did he say? Trump declines to renew U.S.-Mexico-Canadian trade agreement. Blah, blah, blah. So if you guys got chart requests, go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll also be taking them from over here in the live request thread. If you guys are watching the replay, you guys can always put your live requests in here. I know we got Spartans all around the world, so you guys can request those. I normally open this on Monday, and it closes on Tuesday. We're just going to continue to go down the list. Once we get through everything, this thread will be back open. So the first one we're starting with here from James is ZS. This is that cybersecurity company we've been tracking for a while. Again, that one's got the green dot this week. We had another signal back here at 128. Okay, so we've gotten 2 signals here since April, 3 since March. Okay, 4 since March, right here between 140 and 120. So I think the bottom's in right here at 114. We would be buying ZS here. Again, our goal here at Overkill Trading is to buy great assets at great prices. Okay, when the wave is down here below the white line, that white line on the indicator here, see that white line right there? Okay, we want to buy the green dots below that because that tells us that we have pulled back tremendously, right? And this thing had a big move up, pulled back, and now it's reversing up. I think this looks very strong here. ZS looks really good. Again, we're not going to sell till the wave comes back up here and gives us a red dot, just like it did right there at 320, and then it sold all the way off here to 315. So we want to buy when the wave's down here and sell when it's up here, okay? ZS is looking very good. I like that one. We also got Path. Path is one of those names that does have a weekly signal showing up here, and it also has a monthly alert here as well. Both of those look very good here. I see one here in the chat for PLTR. That's Palantir. Okay, and this one's just hanging out right here around 120. So personally, I think this company's very overvalued. But if you wanted to play it here, 105 looks like the bottom there off the gold dot. So it doesn't have a green dot yet. So I personally would not be buying this one until that signal came either on the monthly or the weekly. Okay, it's trying to bounce right there at $100. That's a good round number. It's pulled back quite a bit, about 50% from the top. So again, just waiting on the signal there for PLTR. If you wanted to play that gold dot, again, that stop loss would be around 105. HIMS Hims is breaking out. I think I'm gonna regret selling this one right up here at around 35. That one looks good. You're just waiting for the red dot to sell it now. It's continuing to break out. If you guys are familiar with our trading strategy, we look to sell when it's in the red zone here. So I took profits around here around 35 because, again, I bought it down here at 14. So I was up like 120%. So I decided to take profits and roll it into something that was a little more beat up. But my target on Hims right now is around 73% to the upside, 60 to 70. I'd be looking to re-enter this one if it pulled back here into the moving averages. I don't know that that's going to happen. This looks very strong here. If you're still in the trade, I would use a stop loss right there at $29. Just looking for the red dot to take profits there on Hims there. Hey, bud, thank you for your call out on Velvet, React, and TAI. My pleasure, dude. Bobby says Taiwan just passed the Virtual Asset Service Act, which serves as their own comprehensive framework to provide regulatory clarity for the digital asset industries, much like the U.S. Clarity Act. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's great news. That means the Clarity Act's probably right behind it. That Clarity Act announcement could happen any day. We've been talking about that being the catalyst for crypto to get its next leg higher. Once there's clarity, right, that will bring more institutional money into the market, right? At least that's my framework of like, okay, it's safe now, right? There's clarity on what needs to happen. And that's what's going to bring the banks, the institutions, all that money into the market, because again, they want regulation, they want rules, they want laws that are going to be in place to prevent them to losing it all, right? Something like FTX happening or something like that. There's going to be regulation and clarity in place where companies like Coinbase and stuff are going to have to do certain things, okay, under the law. So interesting. Oh, we got a look at that. We got a request here for Coinbase. Coinbase, we like it, dude. We've gotten 1, 2, 3 signals down here since January. Again, we've just been ranging right now. So I tell you guys all the time, markets do 3 things. They go up, they go down, and they go sideways. Okay, we don't want to buy when things are going up and everyone's excited. We want to buy either down here or when things are just quiet, right? They call this the stealth phase, when we're just phasing out. But what you can see on Coinbase here is that if I draw this line where we're bouncing here at around 138, that has been the low here. Okay, 138, 140, we don't have to be exact, but that has been the low here since back here in like 2024. So we've hit it, we've bounced, we've hit it, we've bounced, we've hit it. Okay, and now we're just going sideways. My guess is with this Clarity Act is we're gonna break to the upside. Ultimately for Coinbase, we want to see the green dot, but you got to keep in mind we've already gotten 1, 2, 3 green dots down here at these levels. So that's telling us, hey, this 130 to 160 range is the bottom. Okay, is the bottom according to the indicator, right? If we get the green dot up above it, okay, up above 138, it looks really good. I definitely have a position on here on Coinbase if I wanted to own this for the long term. I think it looks good. Okay, just need that green dot there on the weekly to confirm. That could come here in the next 1 to 3 weeks. I see one here for Meta, M-E-T-A. Meta's pumping today. It's got the green dot. That one's up. That one actually looks pretty good here. I like that one as long as it can hold on to that low right there at 520. That was the bottom from right here in March. So you can see how it came back, it tested, it gapped up. This one looks good. Our target would be back up here between 750 and 800. We would be a buyer of Facebook here at these levels. Let's go back here to the Discord request. Again, this live request thread chart is for people who cannot make the live streams, right? Maybe you're living across the world or something and it just doesn't match up with your schedule, right? You guys can always drop requests over there in the Discord. The Discord link is in our bio or in my bio or in the description of this video. TTD's got a green dot. I got stopped out of this thing at like 1950. Now that I'm stopped out, it's probably going to go parabolic here. It's still green here on the monthly, but it's just continuing to melt down. Ultimately for TTD, I want to see it get up over the 9 EMA. That 9 EMA is the orange line. As long as we're down below that EMA ribbon, okay, we're in a downtrend. And we've just been failing. So I want to see it break out and close above that orange line. If that happens, I may consider re-entering, but until that happens, okay, I don't want anything to do with this, even off the green dot, because it's just melting down. Okay, there's got to be a reason for that. And yeah, I want to see it break out over that 9. INTU is another big company here that's just getting absolutely annihilated. That one has the green weekly as well. Kind of same thing. You want to see it break over that orange line. But yeah, if you believe in this company, man, they make a ton of money. I do not know why they're selling off this hard. Okay, they sold off really hard like this back here in COVID, and then it went straight up into the right. So this is a massive company. They own TurboTax, QuickBooks, and things like that. I'd say right there at 250, that looks like a bottom to me. I just set a stop loss here at 250 if I was playing this signal. Okay, you just want it to hold that previous low off of the signal. That would be right down there at 250 or 240, however you want to set it. I see one here, TIA. That's a cryptocurrency here from the chat. That one, it's still just ranging. So again, we're not going down. We're not going up. We're just kind of ranging right now. We're going sideways, doing that consolidation phase. So this one looks like the bottom's in right there at 27. React, R-E-A-C-T. Yeah, that one's like a penny stock. That one's at like 4.5 million. That's a crypto, very small crypto. React, USD. Let's see if we can look at it here. So yeah, as long as it holds on to that low from this week, it looks okay. But I don't like charts that are going like that, down and to the right. You want to see it start to curl up, break over the orange line, and go up. I think there's some better names to own. But again, I don't know anything about it. So if you guys know something about some of these names and the technicals look bad, but you're bullish on the fundamentals, maybe start a position. I only buy things that I understand, guys. I only buy companies in crypto projects that I understand. I know what they do. I know how they make money. I know their rate of adoption or their utility that actually, the fundamentals of things, right? You know what they do. You're not just buying a fart coin because it's fart coin, right? It doesn't have any usage, right? It's a funny joke. It's hilarious. But you know what's not hilarious is when you get rug pulled. Okay, when you get rug pulled, okay, 160 all the way down to 13 cents is not so funny anymore, right? It's a big fun joke up here at 180, but down here, no one's really laughing anymore. Does that make sense? We want to buy great assets at great prices. Every single one of the names I have in my portfolio, I know exactly what they do. I know their utility. I know their revenue model, right? I know what they do. I'm not buying it just because someone on Twitter said so. Or anything like that. We actually do our fundamental analysis, and we combine that with technical analysis. Again, great companies at great prices. Great prices comes from technical analysis. That shows us that, hey, okay, we just pulled back 70% from the high. Oh, Robinhood, one of the biggest finance companies in the world that's just massively growing as time goes on, okay, getting bigger and bigger every single quarter, right? Continuing to grow, continuing to gain market share. Great company, right? We know that they're growing. Okay, we can look at their revenue and see how they're doing. Great price. Well, great price was here at $70. I wouldn't call 108 a great price anymore because again, we want to buy the green dot, guys. These are not day trades. A lot of people in my comments, I call out the signal. It goes down for a couple weeks and they're losing their minds. This is a 6-month swing trade signal, meaning if you're buying it here in March, you should be looking out March, April, May, June, July, August. We got one more month for the 6-month. Right, for the 6 months to pass. Okay, and again, I don't make this stuff up as I go, folks. I have trading rules over here. We are swing traders that focus on a monthly and a weekly chart, 1 to 6 months out on all investments. So if you buy something, great example of this is like Circle the other day, right? I bought Circle. Of course, I jumped the green dot thinking I was smart, that we were going to bounce right here at 75. That's what we get, right? That's what I get, at least. I don't know if you took this trade, okay? But again, if it goes down, I bought it right here at 75, thinking it's going back up here to 100 to 300 bucks. I didn't buy it right here at 75 to sell it down here at 62, right? They had bad news, or I don't even think it was bad news, but they had a news event that made them drop. So again, what do? Do we panic? No. We simply just wait for the next signal, and then we average down, and then we ride it back up. That's what we do. Again, if your name goes down sometimes, it's bound to happen. If you're getting into trading and investing and never thinking that a name that you buy is going to go into the red, you got another thing coming. Okay, I'll tell you right now, that is not going to happen. Sometimes you will have to sit through drawdowns. The important thing is to have a plan, a strategy, right? We have a strategy right here. Look to average down if the position declines 20% or more. So if something I buy goes down 20%, I'm not panic selling, right? I'm not panic selling. We're looking to buy more. We want to buy more. If we like it up here at 70, okay, and it goes down to 60, we should like it even more. Right? We shouldn't sell because it goes down. We bought this thinking, oh, we're going back up to 100 to 300 bucks. Okay, one of the biggest stablecoin companies in the world. This is just one example. And again, I'm getting punished on this because I didn't wait for the signal. I jumped the gun. I think I played the daily on this, like right here at like $68. So yeah, I'm down 10 to 12% on the position. Okay, I'm not worried about it because I believe in the company long term. You should believe in the company you're buying long term. You need to ask yourself, is this company going to be higher or lower from the current price in 5 years? Okay, I know we think about 1 to 6 months because that's normally how fast the swing comes, Okay, sometimes it takes longer, but you should literally be thinking 5 years, right? 5 years down the road. You got to ask yourself, is this company going to be around? Are they going to be bigger? Are they going to be better in 5 years? If the answer is yes, it has good fundamentals. We would consider that a great asset. Now, is it at a great price? Well, we got to look at our indicator for that, right? The last time we got a green dot with the wave below the white line here was back in February. That came at $60. It went all the way up to 140. Okay, and now it's pulled all the way back to where it got the signal. So we're right back at the price now. We got this signal in February. Is this level going to hold? Time will tell. Okay, but ultimately, we're sitting on our hands looking for a green dot there on Circle. Okay, a lot of chatter about that one this week. Velvet. Velvet's ripping. Okay, look where the wave is. We'd be selling Velvet here, brother. Aerodrome. Aero's still looking really good. As long as it can hold on to that 9 EMA, right, that orange line, I think this one looks really good. The dot is still green. We're still bullish here on Aerodrome. We entered that around 35 cents. ZBCN. ZBCN still coming down. You need the signal there on ZBCN. I see one here for Atom. Atom also needs the green dot here. Okay, that one got a green dot back here at around 160. It's down to 155. People are losing their minds. Okay, just stake this one and hold it on Coinbase. If you're owning this one, if you bought back here, you should be staking it. They're paying around 19 to 20% APY just for staking it. So if you want to buy this one, again, just wait for the next signal. Again, this one's been getting absolutely slammed. One thing I like about it, though, is it's right down here at the 2020 low. The last time we hit this price was in 2020. It went from 150 all the way up here to almost $50. Okay, that was around a 4,000% move. So I like buying stuff at the lows, not the highs. So when stuff is down here, literally at the all-time lows, and you believe in it long-term, and they offer 20% APY, staking rewards are like a dividend, guys. These guys pay 20%. That beats the hell out of AT&T and Verizon and everything else, and it's all the way down here at a 6-year low. So I like Atom here. I have a position on, and again, I'm just staking it and holding that one. What else we got? I see one here for, what's HIS? HIS? That one's too new. I can't really tell you anything. If there's no data on my indicator, I don't have any. I don't have anything for you. XLM. XLM looks good, reversing nicely there off that $17 level. I like this one as long as it holds on to 16 cents. Okay, it does have a red dot, so use your stop loss at like 16 cents. If 16 cents breaks, sell it. That daily chart looks very bullish. That daily chart looks very bullish. Just make sure that thing holds on to 15 cents. GIS had a really nice move today. Okay, that thing was up 5%. We've been talking about this one for a minute. These guys pay an 8% dividend. Huge dividend. It's got a green monthly, so we're absolutely buyers of this. I'd buy GIS here and just hold that thing, collect the 8% dividend, and enjoy that ride up. That one looks really good. Target would be up here between 50 and 55 there on GIS. You also got the MACD crossover. This is one of my favorite stocks right now. Okay, it looks very good with a big dividend. They just beat their earnings. They look really good. GIS looks really good here. General Mills, another name with the green dot here on the monthly, looking very, very good here with an 8% dividend, gapping up on the day. GIS looks good there. What else we got? Over here in the Discord, we got Hubs, SE, Hubs and SE, HUBS. This one also has a monthly alert here, popping up here in June. So again, the last time we got this monthly alert was back here in January of 2023, 3 years ago. It went from $250 all the way up here to $900, and you're getting the same signal down here. This thing's very oversold. Their earnings actually look good. They're actually gaining market share. Their PE's a little high, but I'd be a buyer of this Hubs if I wanted to own it long term. Okay, you could watch for it to break out over that 9 EMA, but ultimately we'd be long on this, right? You're not looking to sell till this wave comes back up here. Okay, Hubs looks good. SE, C Limited, that one's breaking out big. Again, signal came down here at 78, right? You had to wait from March to June for this thing to start breaking out. Again, people are very impatient during the consolidation phase, right? Again, markets do three things. They go up, they go down, and they go sideways, okay? The sideways action is where the smart money normally buys. This is where all the noise is, right? Noisy, 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 noisy. People give up during the consolidation. But after the consolidation comes the Ripski, okay? And we all love the Ripski here at Overkill Trading. I'd be looking for a green dot on that one. I'm sorry, a red dot on that one to take profits, but that one's breaking out very, very nicely here. Looking very good. Does the monthly come? The monthly looks like it's going to come here pretty soon too. This looks good. I really like SE here. That one looks solid. I see one here for Tesla from Ben. Someone requested this in the Discord today. It does have a green dot here on the weekly. The only thing I don't like about Tesla is just because there's not a lot of meat on the bone back to the red zone. Like I said before, the red zone's our target. So if you were taking a trade on Tesla here, you're only making about 14% back to the top. Okay. I would rather buy something like GIS. Okay. And then look how much more meat on the bone there is, right? All the way to the red zone's a 45% gain plus an 8% dividend. I'd rather buy GIS with a range of 45%, right, than Tesla with a 14% range, right? 14% I can't even get out of bed for. Okay, GIS looks way more attractive than Tesla. If you want to buy it, it does have the signal. You would just want to make sure it holds on to that 370 low there that we got back here in June. Okay, but again, 14% is nothing exciting. What else we got? Meta versus Microsoft, better outlook? It's a good question, dude. I like the question there. That one has a green dot on the weekly, right? So that one has a range of around 29% back to the top. When you look at Microsoft here, Microsoft, I like Microsoft more. I'm going to be honest. I like Microsoft more than Meta. That's 40%. So you got a 40% range compared to about a 30% range. I think Microsoft's a lot more beaten up. Okay, it's sitting right there at its 4-year moving average. If you look back at history, that blue line, by the way, guys, is the 4-year moving average. We like to reference that. Okay, you can see every time it pulls back into it since all the way back here in 2011, 15 years. Every time it hits the blue line, okay, it bounces. It bounces. It bounces. It bounces. Does that mean it has to bounce here? No. But for the last 15 years, it's bounced at this level. It's bounced at its 200 EMA. So I like Microsoft a lot here with a stop loss sitting right there at around 348. 348 on the stop loss there. Okay, again, looking for the green dot. It did get the MACD crossover, so if you're going to trade Microsoft, you just need to put a stop loss at 345. But I like Microsoft. I take Microsoft over Meta. Maybe you go half and half. I mean, they both look good. They're both ginormous companies. Okay, but I think Microsoft, if I had to choose one, I'd choose Microsoft. CELH, take profit price from... I like your guys' questions here. Like, you're putting the request in, but you're also asking me what you want to see. Like, let me know what chart you want to see. If you want to know price targets, whatever it is. Okay. CELH, again, we've been talking about this for a couple weeks. That one's breaking out here. So again, this one looks good over that low. Okay, these green dots are telling you that, hey, this low right here is the bottom at 27. Okay, stop loss right there just in case it's wrong. Okay, and your take profit price up here in the red zone, okay, is around $60 to $65. So again, another really good looking stock here, 105% all the way back to the top. Yeah, man, you guys ask good questions, man. I'm happy to answer. When you guys just put the ticker, like I don't really know what you're asking in the stock. Like you could ask, hey, what's the price target for this? Okay, my price target's just going to be up here in the red zone. Okay, and if you guys don't know what this Fibonacci tool is, it's called a Fibonacci retracement tool. I actually go over it over here inside my trading course. It's one of my favorite indicators. Okay, you guys can learn that. I have a free trading course over here. And if you guys don't have the indicators yet, you can come over here to the trading indicator tab in the Discord under the onboarding section. Just click on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks and all these indicators will load right up into your TradingView account. So your screen will look exactly like my screen, meaning you'll have all the settings, all the indicators, everything set up as it is on my screen. Okay, on your screen. All you got to do is click on that link right there. It takes a couple of clicks. If you have any trouble or issues, it's a very straightforward process. Just email me, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Okay, but CELH, we're targeting anywhere from 55 to 65 on that puppy. I see Bobby here. Roblox bought in 618 when it closed above the EMA ribbon. RBLX. Yeah, very nice, dude. 618 was right here. Boom, right at 50. Yeah, Roblox looks good too. That one doesn't have the monthly yet, but that thing's really pushing up right now. The green dot also came back here in May at around 43. Yeah, that looks good. Again, target would be up here between 120 and 140. Okay, either looking for that target or looking for a red dot here on the chart. But that's a nice breakout. You see how it broke out over the 9? See how it broke out over the 9 EMA right there? That orange line. Again, when we're down below that orange line, guys, we are in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Right? And when we break out over it, that's when the bulls are stepping in saying, hey, that's enough. Okay? We ain't messing around anymore. See how we break out over the orange line? Then it goes into an uptrend. But when we break down below it, then we're in a downtrend. So, yes, the green dots are great. Okay, but if you really want confirmation of a breakout, you watch that 9 EMA. Watch for price to break up over that. Because again, if you're getting green dot after green dot, it just keeps getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. You want to wait for the breakout above it like that. Boom, right over 50. I think that looks good, Bobby. What else we got here? Aave, Sol, and Robinhood. A-A-V-E. I probably say this wrong. People correct me all the time on how I say these. Avave is what this one's called. Avave. This one looks good above 70. Again, green dot. We're breaking out over the 9. I like this one a lot over 70. I'd be a buyer of Aave here. Solana. Solana is also green here. Green and breaking out over the 9. Guys, crypto looks phenomenal here in July. I think we're going to get a bounce. Okay, we're just waiting for the wave to come back up here and give us a red dot on Solana, just like it did back here at 240. Called the top. Again, everyone's excited about Solana up here. No one cares about it down here at $77. It's still a great asset. Okay, nothing changed in the fundamentals from here to here. If anything, the fundamentals are stronger. So I like it a lot down here at 77. So it looks good. What else we got? Robinhood, we already covered. AKT. This was a pretty nice trade for us this year. We got in right here around, I think that was like 40 cents. Got out at around 80. You did get the red dot right here at around 70 to 80 cents. It's sitting at 60 right here. I would just make sure that one holds on to 50. Okay, if it breaks 50, I would sell it. It broke back down below the 9. Got rejected right there on the white line, which is the yearly moving average. So yeah, I would probably take some off here or set a stop loss right there at 50 cents there on AKT. Okay, you want to see that thing print a green dot on the daily and bounce. But if we lose this low right here at 53, things are going to get ugly. So I'd probably have a stop loss at like 50 to 51 cents. Chainlink from Ben. Wow, I haven't heard that request in a long time. Okay, one of the best cryptocurrencies out there in regards to fundamentals. Things trading down here at literally a 45% discount. Like, in my opinion, this is a $70 to $100 coin, guys. This will hit $70 to $100 one day. Mark my words. It's sitting at $7. Okay, this thing is stupidly undervalued. Okay, and look at this. Okay, the wave's way down here. The last time the wave got all the way down here was in 2022. Look what happened. Okay, we went right there from $6 all the way up to 32. That was a 500% move. Okay, and we're right down here. We're missing the monthly alert, but the fact that the blue wave's all the way down there is very bullish. I'm looking to average down on my link position once I get the next signal. So I started buying this thing back here in December at like 12. I then averaged down right here in February at 8. So my average cost right now is around $9.50 to $10. Okay, and I'm looking to buy it one more time when I get that green dot there on the weekly and probably on the monthly as well. I want as much Chainlink as I can possibly obtain. They just announced a partnership, by the way, with Robinhood today. You guys can check my Twitter for that news, by the way. For the meta trade, sell Tesla to use, sell a portion of VOO, sell NUKS. I have the same allocation in each holding. So yeah, you're rotating out of those names. NUKZ. Yeah, so I mean, that one's coming down. That one's an ETF, so that one's kind of hard. Hopefully you got in on this one back here in April of last year at 37, but SOUN DCA on the next green, I'm down 25%. That is average down territory. I mean, the last signal came right here at 650, so I don't know how you're down if it's sitting at the same price. But yeah, I would if you're down 20% and you get a green dot here, I would average down on the name if you believe in it long term. But this one looks like it's setting up really nicely here at 6. Solana we just covered, brother. Bobby says, Toast, we got the monthly green. It's ripped, but expect to pull back to the EMA ribbon. TOST. Yeah, that had a pretty nice move there again. Signal came right here on June 1st at around 24. So it's at 28 now. Yeah, it's got some resistance right there at 30. But if it could break out over 30, that'd be great. Yeah, if you could buy this on a pullback like into 26, right? This looks very good. It's about to get the EMA cross as well. I think it got the monthly alert today. So this looks very strong here. I don't even know if you have to wait for this one, Bobby, but up above 25.50, it looks good. 25.50 up above that price, it looks really good. I'd even average down if it came down into it. If you believe in this, I don't think I'd wait here. Okay, you want to obviously see it break out over 30, but if it does come down to 25, 26, that would be a pretty good spot to add there. That one's on my watch list. Pyth, which is Chainlink's competition. They're their competition, but Chainlink has such a bigger base. They've been around a lot longer. Pyth's only been around for 1 year. Chainlink has literally been around for since all the way back here in the beginning in 2017. Okay, 14-cent Chainlink. Wow, that would have been nice. But yeah, I'd buy Chainlink over Pyth, but Pyth is given a green dot if you want to buy their competition. I did buy this one at around 4 or 5 cents, but I ended up getting stopped out, I think, on this red dot. But it's green again, so that's pretty much telling you that, hey, 3 cents is the bottom, so up above 3 cents. Pyth looks good. Bobby's in on toast. Very nice. Anything else from the chat there? I'm still going over these in the Discord here. We got AKT. We just covered SoFi's breaking out here. You guys see the breakout on SoFi? Okay, that thing's up at $18.50. We got these signals down here at $15 over the last couple of months. We were right there into the EMA, the mean. Again, when I'm talking about the mean, the average, guys, we're talking about the mean here. Okay, we're talking about this average down here. We want to buy into the average or below the average. We never want to buy up off it. So if you guys were around a few months ago when SoFi was trading up here at $30, every influencer online was talking about SoFi. Again, do we want to buy when we're that far off of the blue line? The blue line is just the 4-year moving average. Okay, so when we're way up there off of it, we never want to buy. We want to buy assets into it. We want to buy at fair prices. And the only time we know we're buying it at a fair price is when we look at the average. We're looking at the average over 4 years. That's a lot of data. 4 years is a long time. Again, not buying when everything's exciting and everything's good and everyone's enthusiastic. It feels stupid sometimes when we're buying, okay? Because we want to buy when no one else is. We want to buy when everyone else is bearish, everyone else is exiting, right? Everyone else is going the other way. Okay, we don't listen to the noise. We want to buy into that average. Again, everyone's hyped up about it down up here. What are we doing up here? We're selling. We're selling up here in this area. Okay, we're buying down here. Okay, we're buying when things are bad. Things are bad when the wave is down here. I tell you guys all the time, this blue wave is my favorite fear and greed index. People are greedy up here and they're fearful down here. Okay, why are they fearful? Because we just went down 50%. We just went down 50%. Okay, now it's like, oh my gosh, everybody, because they bought up here. They bought up here, so now they're bearish down here. But ultimately, we're bullish here and bearish up here. That's how it works. We already covered Sol, my man. Sol's got a green dot on the weekly. It's looking good. Okay, breaking out over the 9 looks very good. Very strong here above $60. Snapchat, I will not look at Snapchat. I'm just kidding. Yes, I will. Snapchat was my biggest loser on the year. I'm finally stopped out of it. They finally got me out. It's probably going to bounce like crazy here off of $4 now and go to the freaking moon. But ultimately, we're looking for the green dot here on this one. They released those stupid looking glasses. I couldn't do it anymore. That was everybody trolling me right there. That company trolled me so hard. But I mean, it's trying to find a base here at $4. I don't understand why they're trying to make electronic devices when they are a social media company. Like, they should be focusing on making their social media platform the best it could be. How do you take people back from TikTok? How do you take people back from Instagram? It's not by developing some stupid glasses, okay? Some augmented reality BS that nobody wants, okay? I don't know why these companies can't get the picture of, like, nobody wants to wear big-ass, stupid-looking glasses on their face. Excuse my language, okay? But ultimately, you're waiting for the signal here on Snapchat. Again, I'm stopped out of it now, so I guarantee you this thing will be trading at $12 by the end of the year. I've only been holding it for like 2 years now. And yeah, congratulations for the people that are still holding. Again, it's probably going to go up here to $12 by the end of the year, now that I'm out of it. But look for the green dot there on Snapchat. That's what you'd be looking for. It did bottom back here at 390, so it's still above that support level, but I just couldn't take those glasses. I'd rather lose money than invest in those glasses, to be honest with you. And if you haven't looked at those glasses that they released, just go look them up. They're hideous. Ray looks good here, kind of turning the corner. Needs the signal. That could come this week. That's up 9% today. Again, we're just building a range right here, guys. Not going down, not going up, just going sideways. Look at the last time we went sideways. 17 cents all the way up to $3. Okay, imagine being scared of a little 10% dip down here at 16 cents after it went to $3.50 for a 2,000% move. I love Radium here. Radium looks really good. I have a position on it. It looks good over 50 cents. What else we got? What else do we got? We left off there at SoFi. We got SMCI and ServiceNow. I'm trying to pull something up here. ServiceNow and SMCI. SMCI kind of took it on the chin today a little bit. That was down like 5%. We're just waiting for another green dot on SMCI. What I will say about SMCI, though, is that this level here we're sitting at, right here at around $27, $28, has been very strong support in the past. You can see we bounced on it here in 2025, bounced right here in 2026, right here in 2025 again, and back here in 2023. So that tells us that this $30 level, right? Let's just call it $30. I know it's 27, but right, we don't have to be exact all the time. We just think, okay, $30, that's the round number. Okay, this has been a pretty good time to buy. The next place to buy would be down here at 20. We actually did that last year. We bought here at 30, bought more down here at 20, sold it up here at 45. So we're looking to re-enter this one off the next green dot. I do still have a small position on it, but ultimately I'm looking to go heavy back in on that one. On SMCI, for some reason, they're just a magnet for bad news, which tells me they're going to explode one day because they just release bad news to flush retail out. Nothing changes about their earnings. I mean, they're making $12 billion a quarter, just crushing it. So I still like the company. Do I like the price here? It is sitting at the 4-year average. We really just want to see a green dot there. What else we got? ServiceNow, NOW. That one looks really good here, dude. This looks really good. Really, really good. Nice reversal here. Looks very strong at these levels. Nice bounce off of 90. I am bullish on now right now. Looking to re-enter that one. And it looks very good. Looks very good back up there to 180 to 200. Okay, gapping up over the EMA ribbon today. That one looks very, very strong. RKT, Rocket Mortgage. Rocket Companies. Green, got the MACD crossover. This looks good too. This looks really good here, up above $14. The green dot on the monthly has not come yet, but the weekly is here. So we like this thing over like 14. Okay, we're bullish as long as the dot remains green. If it flips to red, that's when we sell. But you got multiple bullish indications coming up here, right? They're talking about raising rates, which will be good for this company, right? They're a mortgage lending company, so right, higher rates means more revenue for them. Okay, if they raise, there's no saying that they're going to raise yet, but ultimately that green dot's showing right there at 13. Okay, looking good. Okay, it's got the MACD crossover as well. We like Rocket Mortgage at these levels. IFF, again, time to buy was down here. We'd be looking to sell this one on a red dot here. MDT, that one looks better. Okay, this one looks better. Up above 70 looks good. Okay, target on this would be up here at around 90 to 100 bucks. Okay, you want to see that one break out over probably 82, 83 bucks. It's consolidating right now. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, kind of like it did back here. Chop, 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 boom. Chop, 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 boom. SYK. That one's sitting at the 4-year average. I like this one too. That one got the green dot right there at around 300. So stop loss on this would be right there, probably 295. 295 on the stop there. SOXS, that one had a nice move today. Again, this is just a play on chips going down, guys. If you think chips are going down, okay, Intel, INTC, AMD, all those names, look how overbought they are. Okay, they are due for a pullback. They're going to pull back eventually. Nothing can keep going like that. It's not going to happen. So with names like Intel down 9% today, SOXS was up big. I think there's going to be a massive rotation out of these names like AMD, like MU, like, right, all these other names that everyone's just super bullish on, okay? If you think these are going to pull back, SOXS is a great way to short right now. Probably the best way to short chip stocks right now, in my opinion. And again, every single one of them, in my opinion, looks bearish. Okay, AVGO, look at that. Bearish MACD crossover. You got the red dot. NVIDIA even looks bearish. Okay, red dot, MACD crossover to the downside does not look strong. Okay, so SOXS is a great way to short. I'm in on this at $5. So yeah, I'm down like 20% off my entry. But my target, look where this thing comes back up into. It comes back up into this white line. Okay, boom, into the white line. Boom, tapped it, sold off. Tapped it, sold off. Look at the distance away from the white line right now. Okay, you're talking about a freaking 2,400% move. If that plays out, okay, and it just repeats history like it did, okay, that's 2,000%. And again, chips have had an amazing year. I'm not taking that away from them. This was we bought Intel down here at 40 or 20. We bought Intel. This was one of my best trades last year. 19, I traded it all the way up here to 40 to 50 bucks. Okay, did it keep going? Yeah, but this doesn't happen all the time. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, and when it does, normally there's a big snapback, and I think that's what you're going to get here in chip stocks. Very interesting to see all these chip stocks down and everything up. right? This is exactly the trade we were putting on. So again, people are going to sell and take profits on Intel. And what are they going to buy? They're going to buy things like Chainlink that's freaking way down, right? Ethereum. Would you rather buy Ethereum here and hold it for 6 months? Or would you rather buy MU here and hold it for 6 months? Okay, it's a common sense question, folks. We don't want to long up here. Okay, anyone going long, if you're day trading, great. If you're day trading, awesome. All the power to you. We don't day trade, though. We want to buy great assets at great prices. Again, how do we know we're getting a great price? We look at the 4-year average. If a name is sitting 80% off of the 4-year average, it's like going to Costco and they got a big sign outside that says, everything's 80% more expensive. Come on in. Today only. And the majority of people are running into the store. Me, myself, I'm getting the heck out. I want to get out of that damn store. Okay, I want to buy stuff that's beat up. I want to buy like Ethereum, right? Another great asset. Okay, that's down 35% below, right? That's the Costco's got a sign out for Ethereum that says 35% off. Come and get it, right? And everyone's running out of the building. They're like, oh my God, it's too good. I'm leaving. Not getting this. Right? I'm walking in, just patiently walking in. Everyone's bumping into me on the way out. Oh, you're an idiot buying this thing at a discount. And da-da-da. Right? We're going off the average, folks. We go off the average over the last 4 years. Okay, this is technical analysis 101. Okay, we use the 4-year, the 1-year, and the 2-month moving averages on the weekly chart. The blue line is the 4-year average. The white line is the 1-year moving average. The orange line is the 2-month moving average. Got it? Okay, we only know we're getting a fair price or a discounted price when we're below it, right? We don't want to buy Ethereum up here. This is when everyone's asking it, hey, Overkill, is it too late to buy Ethereum? Yes, it's too late to buy Ethereum when the wave's up here and we're sitting 40, 50% off the EMA. It's way too late, okay? You should have bought right down here when everyone else was panicking. That's the best time to buy. Up here, when this wave comes back up here on Ethereum, everyone's going to be like, man, I wish I would have bought back in June or back in March. I wish I just would have bought back then and I wasn't listening to Twitter, right? That'll happen up here. Up here, you're always like, dang it, I wish I would have bought down here. So when we're down here, this is where we buy, okay? And then we just wait. We wait it out. We let the trade play out. CRM, looking for an update here. I got you, brother. I did get stopped out on this one at like 160 last week. I had a stop loss there, but it looks like it's trying to recover. It's a big company, dude. This is a huge company. Got the MACD crossover here on the daily. This one actually doesn't look too bad. It doesn't have the signal just yet. And that monthly, I mean, look at, we're into this is actually the 8-year average on the monthly chart. So that's a 200-month moving average. So that's a big moving average there. I think CRM actually looks really good down here. I might look for a re-entry here this week. I'm going to actually put that one on my watch list there. CRM looks good. VeChain. Yeah, VeChain has the monthly here. So you're just waiting on this one to come back up here. Okay, looking for the red dot up here to sell, just like it came back here in December. That came at 7 cents. It pulled back 99% since that time. Okay, that was your profit taking signal back here. So now you're just waiting for the wave to come back up. Boom, give you that red dot. That'll be the signal. Okay, but I don't know that all these cryptocurrencies are going to survive. I mean, I do think this one's going to get a bounce. It's just how high is it going to bounce? You got to wait for the wave to come back up here and give you a red dot. What else we got? SMCI, we already covered, my man. We like that one. We're just looking for a green dot here. Green dot. We got the red dot up here to around 40, 50 bucks. Boom. Sold off down here to 27. And that's that. What else we got over here? SOXS, we covered that. ACM, I think you mean as ACN. Maybe you don't. There is an ACM stock. That one's also green down here. Again, I'd want to see this one break over the 9 EMA. Okay, when we're down below this orange line, getting rejected, right? That's not good. You want to wait till it breaks out. If it breaks out over 72, I'd buy it. Okay, or wait for the monthly alert. One of the two. Wait for the breakout over the orange line or the monthly alert there. PAYX, Paychecks. That one's got the monthly. That one's looking good. How's their earnings? They're actually not bad. I'm actually add this one to my watch list as well. That one looks good. Okay, trending up. Looks good. Just looking for the red dot there on PAYX. Target would be up here between 140 and 150. TE. TE's in the red zone. We'd be taking profits on this. Taking profits. Again, separation off the EMAs, red dot. We'd be taking profits or setting a stop loss at $7 25 cents. XEN did get some big news today. Yep. I did drop a thread actually on Twitter about what they released. Didn't really move the price of it, but it's pretty much a platform for institutions and financial companies to build on their layer 1 blockchain. So pretty interesting stuff. I chat GPT'd it, and I shared the results from that chat GPT thread over on Twitter. We got Grab, G-R-A-B. I like Grab too here. Breaking out over the 9, breaking out over the orange line, looking very good. You got the signal back here at 330. This one looks really good. This is like the Chinese Uber Eats. Up above 350, it looks very interesting. Target on that's anywhere from $5 to $6. Grab looks really good. That one's on my watch list as well. I see one here for TAO. TAO USDT. Binance. Again, looking for the signal. You got this signal back here in February at 175. Now you're just looking for the next one. Okay, that had a nice trade from 175 up to almost $400. That was around an 80% move, and now it's pulling back again. Everyone's excited and hyped up here. Okay, now a lot of people talking about it down here at 200. I like this one. Just looking for the signal. EOSE. Another energy stock here. Again, the dot is still red. We're trending down. Again, that trade happened, right? You bought it back here at 70 cents. It went all the way up to 20 bucks. Sold all the way off here. Got the signal right there at 4. Popped up to 10. Now it's pulling back. You need the signal on that one. That one doesn't look too hot. RNG. RNG looks good. I like this one with a stop loss right there at 33. I almost bought this one last week. This one just looks like it's trending up. This kind of looks like Carvana's stock when it went down from 450. I still don't know what they do, but their earnings are pretty good. Up above 33, I think it looks good. Target on this up here between 45 and 50. If it breaks out over the red zone, that's a different story. But that one looks pretty decent, breaking out over the 9 here. Looks strong. You could move your stop loss up to like $35. QS, this is a quantum computing play here. Is this one? I thought this one was on my... Why is that one not on my watch list? I swear that was on my watch list. So that got the signal down here at 6. Now it's sitting at around 8. So up above 6... I don't know, 680. This one looks decent, this quantum computing play. I personally like IONQ for the quantum computing stuff just because they make the most money out of all the companies. They're crushing their earnings. They're doing very well, increasing their revenue year over year, quarter over quarter. They look very strong. Okay, the only thing we're missing is a signal. Green dot signal there. That's what we're looking for here on these quantum computing plays. My bad. I was looking for bit. That was it. Yep. I just covered that same one. This is bit sensor. They're the same thing. It's the same thing. CVX, the crypto. That one's sinking. Doesn't look too hot. Okay, but looking for the signal on that one to buy it. HIVE. Hive Digital Technologies. That one's red. So we'd be taking profits here or setting a stop loss at like call it 470, 480. 480 on the stop loss for that one. CLSK, again, anytime you get a red dot, you guys want to either A, sell, or B, set a stop loss to protect your capital. Because again, if you got in down here off of our signal in April, you were in at $2.71. It went all the way up to $7 over the next 3 months, 2-3 months. Okay, so $2.50 up to $7.80. Okay, that's a great trade, right? You're up 200%. Take some profits. Okay, now you got the red dot up here. When the wave's up here, this is when we use caution. So set the stop loss or take profits on that one. Stop loss will be at the bottom of this red candle right here. That's the previous low right there around 275. CLSK. CLSK is coming down again. Red dot last week right there at 16. You didn't sell. Well, this is what happens. Okay, now we wait for it to reset and come back down here and give us a green dot like it did there at 8. It went from 8 all the way up there to 19. Okay, beautiful trade. Again, if you're not taking profits, okay, we didn't get quite to the red zone, but we got pretty dang close. That would have been a good profit-taking signal right there in May at 19. Now it's coming back down. Now we need the signal again. So I would not be longing this. If anything, I'd be looking for a reason. I'd be looking to get out of it. Again, we broke down below the 9.2. Again, the trade is from here to here. Okay, you should have sold last week at around 15, 16 bucks on CLSK. Both of those I would take profits on. SONY, adding it to my watch list. Sony Group, huh? Wow, that's a good call out right there, brother. Okay, down from 30 all the way down here to 20. Got green dots all over the place down here. This one looks good. Up above $19. Looks really good up above 19. Yeah, do what Bobby said, guys. Hit that like button. If we can get this video to 100 likes, I will give away I'll give away 100 XRP here. But you got to do it probably within the next 10 minutes. Okay, we're at 32. We got 122 people watching. If you guys want a 100 XRP giveaway, smash the freaking like, baby. We got a green day today. You guys see this color on the side of my screen? It's finally green. And no one's liking the video. What's going on? What's going on here, dude? Happy to help. OXBR price target for Arturo. OXBR price target for this one. Nice little move there. Price target's anywhere from $2 to $3. Okay, I always go off the Fibonacci, always go off the red zone there. TYPE. Do you mean hype, Trent? You probably mean hype. I bet you mean hype. Hype. Again, up here in the red zone, we don't like hype up here. Okay, I don't like it. Got the red dot as well. Again, if I was in this, I'd have a stop loss set at probably 54. Personally, I'd be taking profits. Okay, if it keeps going, great. But again, our trade was from here, $20, all the way up to 75. That's a 250% move. What else we got? FRMI. Fermi. Okay, nice move off the bottom. Again, got the signal down here at 5. No red zone on that, so I'm going to use the 4 hour. Man, that's a tough one. Okay, probably wait for the red dot on this one. Wouldn't hurt to take some here if you got in off right there at 5. Looks like it has some resistance right there at around 950. So you want to make sure that one holds on to $7. I'd put a stop loss at 7 on that if you're still holding that. Walmart, we were looking at this one today in the Discord. This one's coming down. Again, bearish trend, everything's coming down. We need our signal here. We need our signal here on Walmart. Okay, I'd like to buy Walmart down here like $84. Okay, pull back into the blue line. Boom, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Well, wait, dude. I'll wait 6 months for this thing to come back down here to the blue line. That's where I want to buy my assets. I don't want to buy my assets at a premium, right? I wouldn't go to the grocery store if everything was 20% more expensive. Okay, I don't want to buy my investments that I invest in that's trading at 21% discounts. QUBT. Oops. QUBT. That one is red here, so we're probably in here on the daily looking at seeing what's very choppy. Very, very choppy. Again, these quantum computing plays are very speculative. Okay, they really don't make a lot of money. $3 million a quarter. As long as that one holds like this low right down here from 6, it looks good, but we'd be looking to buy the next green dot on QUBT. Wait for the green dot there. AERC. AREC. That one looks good. American Resources Corporation. No revenue. So no idea what this does. If you can enlighten us a little bit. Up above 180, it looks interesting. Okay, but again, we don't really trade the penny stocks here. Lyft. Lyft looks good. Okay, reversing. You got the signal back here at 13. You got another one right here at around 13. So 2 signals at 13. I like this one above 1350. Okay, target is 22 to 24 on Lyft. That's Uber's competitor. Bobby picked up some Lucid $10 calls today. I actually like that call, dude, for 2028. How much were those? Okay, this looks good. It's got the green dots. I mean, this thing's gotten absolutely pummeled here. So if it decides to bounce and go up here, those calls should do very well. What price did you get those at? I know you got the 2028s I saw, but what price were the contracts? I guess is what I'm asking. TTD, we covered that. It's moving into the daily EMAs. Yeah, it's moving. It could be moving into them, but I want to see it break out over them. I want to see it get over them. Because, again, as long as we're down below the EMA ribbon, just like the 9 EMA, we're getting rejected. We're in a downtrend. We want to break up above it. That's when we get our trade. Okay, so until that breaks over like $21, I don't want to touch TTD. It's trading at the lows, but it just keeps dropping. USAR, too choppy. Again, we want to buy when the wave's down here below the white line. MACD crossover just doesn't look too hot. XLE, that's the energy sector. Guys, I think the energy trades happened, right? You got the red dot right up here. All those energy stocks had a huge year this year. Now they're taking profits. Now it's coming down. Now we need to wait for it to reset again. The time to buy XLE was back here in May at $40. It went all the way up to 60. That was a huge trade. for an ETF like this. Now it's coming back down. Okay, now you're targeting probably around $45 for a buy. Again, not buying that till it gets the green dot there. WLD coming down. Red dot. I told you guys to take some off up here. Okay, I told you guys to sell some up there, 60, 70 cents. That had a huge move. Let me see if I can pull up the right chart here. Yeah, here's the red zone. So again, it pulled up in. Anytime you see price, guys, coming up into a moving average and getting rejected, you want to take profits when that happens. Okay, see how you got the signal down here at 25. It went up to 75, got rejected. It's got a red dot here. So yeah, that one's coming down. That's an ugly span of like 10 days. That's a big drop there. If you want to play this one, if you miss the signal, okay, if you're long term on it, I'd look for the daily on it. Look for the daily on WLD to play the bounce. If we can recover here above 30, 35, I put a stop loss maybe at 33. And if it breaks 33, I would sell it. But if it can bounce here and go the other way, okay, you could see a big move on that. So just set a tight stop on that at 33. HCA. That one looks good. Again, good call out here. Again, we're close to the moving average, right? We're not way up off the moving average. We're sitting right near it. We want to buy as close to it as possible. You got the green dot right there a couple weeks ago at 370. This one looks very strong here above 350. MELI. Okay, also, good call out. Who's that? Who's that? Alphabet AZ. What's up, my brother? Good call outs here. I don't know what either of these names are. This company makes a lot of money. I'm guessing this is like a healthcare stock. I'm going to put this one on my watch list. I like this one. Again, it's sitting on the 4-year. It's got the green dots. Everything looks good, right? We want to buy into that EMA. We don't want to buy way up here. And these healthcare companies are looking very good. Healthcare stocks look very, very good here. So we're bullish on healthcare stocks right now. Another beat up sector, just like altcoins. Healthcare stocks and altcoins are pretty much the two most beat up sectors right now. The names where I want to be buying. But up above 1500, this looks very good here. That's Melly. NVIDIA, NVDA. Again, I'm short chips, guys. I'm shorting chips. Again, you got the MACD crossover down here. You got a red dot. No reason to want to buy NVIDIA up here. No reason to want to long it. Again, this trade has been a massive, massive trade over the years. And we're just waiting for it to pull back into the blue line like it did back there. That's where we'll buy NVIDIA. Okay, when it comes back down here to 120, no one's going to want to buy NVIDIA. They're going to be calling it a garbage company. It sucks, blah, blah, blah. You're going to hear a lot of negative sentiment. Wow, crypto keeps pushing, guys. Okay, we're bouncing at very strong support levels still. Look at ETH. Okay, look where ETH's bouncing, guys. Again, this is just basic technical analysis. Look where we bounced in February. I'm sorry, in April of last year. April 2025, this was when the tariff craze was going on. Everyone was freaked out about the economy because Trump was putting tariffs on every country out there, right? Everybody was selling. Ethereum was dead. Okay, look where the price is. Look where we bounced. This is where the buyers stepped in last time. Look where we're bouncing right now. Look, you see that? We call that a double bottom. Okay, a double bottom is where we bounce, we come back, and we bounce again. Okay, this next Ethereum green dot is going to be absolutely epic, dude. It's going to be legendary. Okay, and that's coming in 1 to 3 weeks. Bobby paid $1.75 for those loose. That's actually pretty good, dude. Pretty high risk, high reward play, but I mean, this company, if they're going to recover, I mean, they have a huge, Uber has a huge stake. Uber owns 10% of this company. They're an electric car maker, and it's gone from $500 all the way down here to $6. So if you get a bounce on this, you're going to be real happy. I mean, the red zone's all the way up here at 27 to 33. This is a high risk, high reward play, I would say, but again, sometimes the high risk plays are the ones that pay off the biggest. High risk, high reward. It's kind of in the saying, right? RKLB. Nobody likes free XRP anymore. People just like to watch. People don't like the video. It's all good. It's all good. I love doing this, guys. I absolutely look forward every day to waking up, to do this podcast, to hang out with you guys, to share knowledge, to share information, to gather information. Again, this channel isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together. Okay, and the more eyeballs we get, the better we are. The better we are in the markets. Some of my best trades over the years have come from these chart request videos, right? Some of my best trades have come from chart requests. So again, I get just as much out of this, out of doing this as you guys do. And I'm just so thankful to serve the Spartan army, which brings me to my next verse of the day. I don't see Slow Train in the chat, so I got you guys today. Verse of the day, Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Being joyful, having hope, right? Believing in something, being joyful that you believe in something, being patient in affliction, right? Being patient during those hard times in life, whether it's a bear market, whether it's you lost your job, you lost your spouse, you lost your, a loved one to death, or whatever it might be. You just be patient during that time, right? And faithful in prayer, okay? Meaning you're faithful. You're putting your faith in God that he's putting you through something that is going to make you grow, that is going to make your character grow, and you persevere. God wants you to persevere. God didn't promise, oh, you're going to have an easy life and everything's just going to be so easy. No, he didn't. It doesn't say that anywhere in the Bible. It says, hey, there will be hard times. There will be famine. There will be things that are going to challenge you. Okay, and this verse right here just reiterates, right? Be joyful in hope. Be joyful that we have a God that is with us in those hard times, that is with us in those good times. Okay, put our hope in him, that he's going to bring us through whatever it is, right? And patient in affliction, right? That speaks for itself. Just be patient when times are hard. Don't spiral out of control and make a bunch of bad decisions because you're going through something hard, right? And then faithful in prayer. Just pray, man. Pray about it and believe that he hears your prayers, because he does when you go to the Lord. That's Romans 12:12 verse of the day for you guys. RKLB. That one got the red dot back here at around 30. Again, we want this thing to pull back hard. We want it to pull back heavy. Okay, look for a green dot. You got that one back down here at 15. This thing had a massive run this year all the way up to 150. Okay, just looking for that green dot. These guys don't really make that much money either. So we're bearish on this as long as the dot stays red. Again, as long as the dot is green, guys, we're bullish. As long as it's red, we're bearish. And S, Centennial 1, this one looks good. We've been talking about this since back here at 12, 13 bucks. I had a position on it for a minute, but I think I sold it and rotated into something else, and now this thing's absolutely exploding. This looks very strong. This looks very strong. Okay, those cybersecurity plays look really good. Look at ZS. ZS also reversing very nicely here, looking good. S is another cybersecurity company. Both of these look very good, very strong. I don't hold any ETFs right now. The only ETF I hold right now is SOXS. That's the semiconductor bearish ETF. So that's just me putting my money saying, hey, we're going to go down, right? Chip stocks are going to go down. That's the only ETF I currently hold. But we're going to leave it there today, folks. We're going to stop right there with Christine. We'll pick up tomorrow with Leon for Hood and NVO. And we'll just continue on down the list. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We got to 65 likes. That's not quite 100, so there will not be an XRP giveaway today. But if you guys show up tomorrow and get to 100 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP here on the stream. We're live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific time here on YouTube. Smash the bell, subscribe. Never miss a live stream. If you guys do, you can watch the live streams over here in the Discord under the latest tab. We always post our replays over here. You guys can check those out. The Discord link is in my bio. If you guys are new, check out the trading course. You guys can download all my indicators right here in the trading indicator tab. That trading course is going to be key if you guys are new. That's going to teach you about our indicators and our strategy in the markets and how we approach things. So with that being said, God bless you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.